Alright, so I'm making a car video again. Okay, so I'm going to retell this story again because I didn't realize that I messed up until I upload the video and I replayed it. So I'm making a delivery and there's a nurse pushing a guy a patient in a wheelchair, and the patient says, after watching the news, I couldn't believe how many people died from the flu shot. I mean, from the flu! I'm thinking the flu shot, alright? So, but the patient says, I can't believe how many people died from the flu. And the nurse says, yup, every year. And I was just like, that is such bullshit. Like, people die from the flu shot. That's why I said flu shot. I was thinking flu shot. That people die from the flu shot, not the flu. And what they don't tell you with those cases is a lot of people that get the flu shot and then get sick and die from the flu shot, they group those people in that die from the flu. And usually the people that die from the flu are people that are severely immunocompromised, that have cancer or AIDS, where they can't fight the flu off. So just getting a regular strain of flu without the flu shot and dying is very, very rare. But they don't tell you how they calculate those figures. Plus, it's not like this epidemic that people are saying that you know, people are dying in the street like Stephen King's The Stand, all right? So, I mean, think about it. I need you to use your brain, people, okay? You think people are just dying from the flu left and right? How many people have you known that have just died from the flu? From the flu, all right? I'm sure might be somebody that's like, oh yeah, I know that one person, or I know somebody. But if it was a huge epidemic and people are just dying left and right because they're not getting the flu shot, everyone would at least know someone or more than one person that has died from the flu, okay? And I think I know somebody that died from the flu shot, but I don't have enough information to really know if she had the injection or whatever. But that's the reality of it. And you know, they don't even match the strains correctly. So if you follow the news, if you actually look at the evidence, there is you know, what they do is they have to make a huge batch for the end of the year, so they start at the beginning of the year and they guess the strain, right? So this is all subjective. It's total pseudoscience. There's no, you know, scientific method. They just guess. They just, like, you know, eeny, meeny, miny, mo. You know, this is the strain that we have to make the flu shot for. And they guessed wrong at least. I looked at the past 2 years. The past 2 years, they guessed the wrong strain. So even according to their own science and their own methodologies, the flu shot was ineffective. Okay, so I would always get sick after getting the flu shot, and then I stopped, and that was 10 years ago, and I haven't had the flu shot since. And guess what? I've never gotten the flu. There are people that are, you know, dumbass, Z-Dog, the rapping doctor. He made a video talking about how he got the flu shot, but how he has a cold, but it's not the flu. I'm like, yeah, dumbass, it's the fucking flu. It's the flu. You got the flu from the flu shot, like a lot of people do. A lot of people are figuring this out. Now, if you're in the medical industry and you're offended, I'm not trying to offend you. That's not my intention. But you really need to turn your anger toward the people that train you. Like, I don't know, the pharmaceutical industry that influences your curriculum and gives money to your curriculum to teach you how good vaccines are. You know, it's sad. It's sad. And I have sympathy. I have compassion to a certain degree because I love biology. I love medicine. I can't imagine being trained for years and years and years only to, you know, to help people. And, you know, dealing with people in the medical industry, for the most part, nurses and people that work in the administration hospitals, you know, even some doctors, they are very personable, lovely people, and they genuinely want to help and heal people. They love people, they want to help people, they want to heal people. But, you know, it sucks it must be devastating to come to the realization that you're doing exactly the opposite of what you've been trained to do. Not my problem, because I'm telling the truth. So if your ego, though, is too big to, you know, to look into what I'm saying, and you want to get offended because I'm not going to take the stupid flu shot, I mean, I don't really know what to tell you. You're still gonna be a part of a machine that's indirectly killing people and hurting people, the exact opposite of what you want to do. So I lot of people are starting to figure this out. You know, they're bribing people now. They're giving people gift cards if they get the flu shot and free prizes. It's ridiculous. You know, a lot of people in the medical industry, I know people in the medical industry that don't take the flu shot, you know. I thought about being a paramedic for a while, and you have to, it's mandatory that you get vaccinated. I was like, hell to the no, I'm not doing that. Forget it. You know, it's not worth my health, because a lot of these vaccines, they damage your immune system, you know, irreparably. I think I said that right. Or I'll just say to the point sometimes where you don't even know if you can undo the damage. So I'd rather take my chances with getting a cold or a flu that I could fight off by using, I don't know, ascorbic acid, vitamin C, drinking lots of water, not eating processed foods, washing my hands, you know, hygiene, that's very important. For those that you want to like be like, oh, what about polio? Yeah, like that's real original. I haven't heard that argument in like 2 seconds, for real. Okay, if you guys want to be like that, you need to look into that. I'm actually gonna be doing a video on that soon, like a mini movie on the polio epidemic, where only 1% of people got paralytic polio. If you guys don't know, polio is it's a stomach virus. Most people that get it don't even show symptoms, and people that show symptoms, just, it's basically like the symptoms are of a really harsh stomach flu, and that out of even those people, 1% of people get paralytic polio. And the picture that you see of people that are in the chamber with the iron lungs, which are now ventilators, by the way, for those smartasses that want to be like, well, there are no iron lungs, yeah, because they're ventilators, okay? Like, the technology has improved, so you don't need a big ass, like, you know, 2-block machine to like help somebody to breathe. But anyway, so those ventilators, that picture was staged, actually. So I don't know if they got people that were paralyzed to participate in the video, but historic sites that house the picture say that, not anti-vax websites, not conspiracy websites. The people that took the pictures and has in the archives, it says that picture was a staged picture for the March of Dimes, which was a campaign that they used to fight polio, right? Like they like running for the cure and for breast cancer, how they never found cures to all those diseases, or, you know, but there people always running and walking and marching and stuff. So if you want to get into that, so there's a lot of stuff that we have to really re-examine. There was a guy that was you know, came on our Facebook page and was like, so do you expect me to throw out all of the stuff that I've learned about vaccines and start over? I'm like, yes, lazy ass. It's called reading a book. It's called actually researching, you know, and thinking for yourself and not just doing what the news told you. You know, like, do you guys remember the 1976 swine flu epidemic? All of those people that got, you know, they were told the flu's coming. Oh my God, get a shot. It's gonna be Armageddon. And they did. And a lot of people died and got paralyzed. And the flu, guess what? The flu never came. The epidemic never came. So, you know, and I think that was when you could see the pharmaceutical industry. So there were lawsuits for that where people won. But their lives are destroyed, you know? Do you want to get the flu? Or, I mean, do you want to be paralyzed for the rest of your life? I mean, I don't know. Like, I'd rather take my chances with just the flu, which I said, which what I've been doing, I haven't gotten in over 10 years. Now, I have allergies and, you know, autoimmune issues. I've gotten sick that way, but that's linked to vaccine injury. So, I mean, I don't understand why anybody that's been damaged by the flu shot or has been damaged by vaccines would ever trust any vaccine ever again. And there's still those people that, you know, I don't know, they're like just robots. I mean, they're real people, but it's just like that guy that was a patient in the chair. I didn't hear the rest of the conversation, but I was just like, well, you know, the way he was talking, he was acting like well, because the news told me it was true, then I guess it's true. I'm like, well, why don't you look around you and see what's going on around you and make an assessment for yourself? Do you know people that are just dropping dead from the flu? There's this really good, I might upload this first and then put this in the comment, and then put it in the comments later. But if I don't do it before then, You guys should look, or somebody in the comment section probably knows. I know my subscribers are the bomb. They're really smart. This was recent, like a few months ago. A nurse going off. It was I think a court testimony or something. She was going off on the flu shot, saying nobody believes in the flu shot. We don't believe in your flu shot. People only took it because they were afraid of losing their job. They really didn't think that they were going to be protected from the flu shot. And she was like, now that I'm retired, I can tell you how I really feel about it, because a lot of people are bullied. They're bullied into taking the flu shot. If the flu shot was so amazing, why do people have to be bullied and bribed and shamed into taking it? Okay? Then you have that CDC doctor that disappeared. I don't know, it was sometime last year. I don't remember when. He disappeared. He had some info on the flu shot that, you know, basically was going to put the CDC to shame. He disappeared, and then a few months later, he was found dead. Okay? And this is a scientist that was like in the military. He was very well respected. You know, I mean, it's and then I think I did a video. I think if you guys want to check this out, Flu Shot Dead or Despair, and in that video I have a link to a law firm that basically wins cases through the vaccine injury program, and most of them win, guess what, for the flu shot. Okay, paralysis, death, Guillain-Barré, Sherva, which is like shoulder damage, where you're like your arm is paralyzed and you can't move it correctly. I mean, give me a break. Give me a break, dude. I put together, before I even got into the whole rabbit hole of vaccines, that, oh, every time I get the flu shot, I get sick. So I'm going to stop. But yet you're going to bully me and shame me into taking the flu shot? Go to hell. Go to hell. And then these people, you people that are retarded, so you're going to believe the people that profit off of you getting sick. So basically, they give you the flu, and then you have to buy medicine to heal yourself from the flu that they gave you, that they put in the shot that they injected you with. Get out of here. Get out of here. Anyway, yeah, so I think there was somebody that got happy, and they thought I was like praising the flu shot. I just had to make this video to be like, hell no. If you think if you're here to defend vaccines, you're on the wrong YouTube channel. You're on the wrong social media page, because I'm exactly the opposite of that. So anyway, yeah, I just had to, I put a correction at the top of the video for that as well, but I thought I'd an addendum just say how much I hate the flu shot and what an evil spirit it is. And yeah, all right guys, that's it. I'm working and trying to multitask and do videos. So all right guys, peace, truth, and love. Bye. Mwah.